Ellie of EXID is an underrated ace. She is one of the best rappers in K-pop, but she can also dance well, has great stage presence, and even though she doesn't sing often, she is a decent singer. Ellie has also written and produced the majority of EXID's discography, as well as writing for other artists and groups. I could go on and on how talented this woman is, but I need more people to acknowledge her talent like right now.
Infinite, 17, and Addies are the best dancing boy groups. There's really no explanation to this because their choreography and how in sync they are can explain enough.
I don't see anything wrong with groups switching up their concepts. It's not a big deal to me most of the time if a group changes their concept, because I mostly care if the songs are good or not. Many people believe that idols will do this to follow the trend, which I do agree with, but at the same time, I think it's interesting to see groups experiment with different concepts than what they might usually do.
Love Yourself Tear is the best BTS album. There is no skip on the album, period. Every song is a bop times 2.
Sexy concepts are superior. It's almost as if sexy or mature concepts have disappeared from the face of the earth. It's the concept with the superior music, but some of us just aren't ready for that conversation. Maybe I'm very biased considering that my alt group has a sexy concept, lol, but either way I love it and no one is changing my mind about this.
My ranking for the best female soloists in K-pop are IU, Taeyeon, and Chungha. IU has such a pretty voice and her songs are very memorable. I was obsessed with her Palette album last year and I'm obsessed with her Love Poem album. She can soothe my ears and make me happy at the same time. I just love her voice and she fits my style more. Taeyeon is second for me because she has such a different style, but I vibe with it so hard. Her Purpose album is my jam and I'm obsessed with it. She has such a stable voice and I appreciate that in K-pop nowadays. Chungha is ranked last here, but I love her so much. She has such a badass style and I dig it. Like Gotta Go was my jam, and Snapping was no different, and her dancing is amazing. Her makeup makes her look even more beautiful with the little highlights and glitter. I love her. Most of all, for all these girls, I love their personalities. They are so cute.
CLC deserved better styling for their special Hobgoblin stage. I love my girl CLC, but I'm dragging the stylist for this. I don't care. The outfits are actually really cute, but for a special Hobgoblin stage, I was expecting a lot more. The outfits are really cute on their own and they look nice on the girls, but all of the outfits together made the styling seem inconsistent. To be honest, the girls wore different styles too during Hobgoblin era, but this stage in particular was another story. These just seemed underwhelming, but either way CLC ate this performance up.
Mamamoo is the best vocal K-pop girl group and they have the best discography. Okay, so I believe that Mamamoo has the best voices in K-pop. They are all unique but they go so well together. They can sing a wonderful ballad or a groovy R&B song. They have such hypnotizing voices that I just can't see anyone else taking their place. As for their discography, they have no bad albums. Like their 4-season series bro, their best albums.
I didn't like the Hwasa and Chungha performance. I feel like I was one of the only people who didn't really like this special stage. Maybe because I was expecting them to sing together instead of dancing, lol. Of course I don't hate Hwasa or Chungha and I think they are very talented girls. But something was off about this performance and it's most likely the choreography. Certain parts looked good but overall it looks messy because it seemed like there were two different energies during the performance. Both these girls individually have good stage presence, but together for this performance, it looked weird.
Psycho is superior. Okay, so I am a bad boy enthusiast, but when I tell you I loved Psycho on first listen, that should be explanation enough, lol.
Somi made the right decision becoming a solo artist. I'm sorry, but Somi debuting in a group wouldn't have really made sense to me. After IOI disbanded, Somi was doing a lot of solo promotions for 2 years, especially with variety shows, solo photo shoots, and she even had her own Instagram account, so I didn't see how she was going to debut in a group when she would stand out in terms of popularity, considering she was the most popular member in IOI. Anyways, I do believe Somi has the potential to succeed as a solo artist, and that people were a little quick to judge based on only a debut song, but I digress.
R&B should be appreciated more. Okay, artists like SAAY and BB should be appreciated more because they have such nice songs, and R&B as a whole is underrated, and I don't know why.
Some people are selective when it comes to K-pop x K-pop collabs. I'm going to need some of you to stop acting like collabs between K-pop artists don't exist anymore because they are still being released. I could name so many, but I just know they all got ignored. Please just say you want your faves to collab and go. I'm low-key tired of seeing these complaints everywhere.
If Hwasa makes an album, she should do a R&B sound because that would be amazing. I just think her deep voice and soothingness deserves to serve us with some R&B jams. I think it suits her more.